get a visa rejection on the basis of not having enough German proficiency? Well, back in 2017, when I started making YouTube videos, I was the first person who started talking about studying in Germany and so on. And then you, of course, have a lot more influencers joining in. So at that time, things were very easy. There was not a crazy hype other than that in Germany, studies are completely for free. You don't have to pay tuition fee for bachelor's or for master's. Also you can study in English and you can study in German. And these kind of things were like pretty new. So there were not so many like visa applications coming in, and there were also not stringent requirements. But now I've been telling you now this since the last 3 years that you have to learn German if you want to come to Germany. And there are cases where you are not learning German and the visa gets rejected, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. So this is also applicable even for conditional admits. What do I mean by that? Let me show you real quick. Now, this post was in Bharat in Germany Facebook group 3 days ago. My brother visa got rejected, and the reason they mention is that he did not have basic German proficiency, although he applied for intensive A1 to C1 course. My question is, should we go for appeal? Look, so this was for a conditional admit, right? And where the person did not have German yet. And I know many people go like that to Germany, that they want to first do a language course and then they afterwards want to start their studies full time. Now, this is of course for conditional admit, but I've also seen cases where people are getting rejections sometimes even when there's some requirement left. For example, they're saying that, okay, you need B1 till the time of master thesis, but you haven't even started learning German. Then they're like, okay, like we don't really believe that you'll be able to learn German till B1 alongside a full-time master's program in Germany when you are getting used to everything new, right? So I will go through this letter real quick so you can understand what exactly the embassy talked about. And again, I have done my master's in German, so I'm fluent in German. I can read this just fine, understand it. And that's why I also recommend that if you want to do something about Germany, it really makes sense for you to also learn German. So, die Botschaft bedauert Ihnen mitzuteilen, dass Ihrem Antrag auf Erteilung eines Visums zu Studienzwecken nicht entsprochen werden kann. So we are sorry to inform you that we could not clear your application. Es besteht Zweifel an Plausibilität des angegebenen Visumzweck. Plausibilität, you understand? So plausibility, like there are some words in German which comes directly from English and it's easier to understand. That's why I say like German is not such a difficult language as you people think. So there's like some kind of confusion, or there's a doubt on the plausibility that you are going to actually go with this visa to do what you're saying. Die Ernsthaftigkeit Ihrer Studienabsicht wird angezweifelt. So we are not sure about your intentions of studying, like how honest your intentions are of studying. Es entstand der Eindruck, dass Sie ein Visum zu Studienzwecken anderweitig nutzen wollen. That you want to use the visa for studies for some other things. Der von Ihnen an der TU Clausthal angestrebte Masterstudiengang Betriebswirtschaftslehre wird in deutscher Sprache unterrichtet. So the program that you want to study in TU Clausthal of Masters in Management is in German. Da Sie sich bisher, so like this is a juicier sentence, unfortunately. They say like, da Sie sich bisher nicht einmal mit dem Erlernen zumindest einfacher deutscher Sprachkenntnisse beschäftigt haben, kann nicht davon ausgegangen werden, dass Sie Ihr Studium nach dem Sprachkurs aufnehmen und in der dafür angegebenen Zeit absolvieren können. So that like because look at this one. Zumindest einfache deutsche Sprachkenntnisse. That is that you have not even started yet with like simple German levels. That they're talking about A1 and A2. So like we cannot believe that kann nicht davon ausgegangen werden. So it cannot be believed that you are going to take the studies after the language course and you're going to be able to finish it in the given time period. Eine ausreichende Vorbereitung auf Ihr Studium in Deutschland ist nicht erkennbar. So we cannot really believe that you have prepared yourself to study in Germany sufficiently. And then they're talking about the Kreisverwaltung Goslar, which is where the TU Clausthal is. And then it also states that you can also put inside Widerspruch. So what is a Widerspruch? Widerspruch is a demonstration that is like you can say that, okay, I'm not understanding. So I do not agree with the reason for the rejection, and I want to still like give supporting documents for that. So that's a case for you where the visa is now rejected. So all of this preparation of months, getting the visa appointment, making the blocked account, this and that, it's rejected just because you did not like put the time or the effort inside in learning simple German. And I can totally understand. For example, this person could be completely wrongly guided by the education consultants, because what the education consultants like to do is like they want to take the money first, and afterwards they don't really care how you do things. At Big Academy, we do things completely differently. So we are having a team of people who have all studied in German public universities. We have people from TU Munich, IWTH Aachen, from TU Braunschweig, TU Hamburg, and this is an all-star team. So you will have like really, really nice support from there, especially when you're talking about the complete course for studying in Germany. But for even German levels, I would really say, look, A1 does not take so much time, really. Like, even if you are not putting 8 hours per day for 14 days for A1, if you're just putting 6 hours per day, you can still finish A1 in 21 days. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Like, all of these people who bitch and moan about that I'm learning German since 10 years, then you are not learning German seriously since 10 years if you're still not fluent in German. Because fluency in German means around the level of B2. If you're at B2 level, you are able to say things without thinking them 3 or 4 times, right? And even B2 level, you can take a look at the most reputed language institutions. They will be teaching you B2 anywhere from 5 to 6 months. So I'm not like pulling all of these facts out of my hat. Would have said something else, that the 6 months time period is just fine for B2, right? So if you want to really change your life, Germany is a great option, because I told you that for Indian people, Germany is one of the places where you are the highest paid employees in Germany. I've showed that in a previous video. So I really want you to actually take this seriously, because if you just learn German, like, so many problems just solve. Like, if you are not sure what you need to do right now to make your career more secure in Germany, learn German. And in the worst case, you don't go to Germany, you still have an additional soft skill. In the best case, you come to Germany much more easily than all of your people around.